Hi everyone! If you're looking for a Caribbean destination that's fun, relaxing, and kid-friendly, Curaçao might be the perfect place. In this video, we're sharing all that we did in Curaçao with the kids, from snorkeling with sea turtles to climbing forts, a boat ride to an uninhabited island, to spotting so many wild animals. Here's everything we did that was fun, exciting, and perfect for the whole family. Quick heads up, if we've already made a dedicated video about any of the activities we mentioned, you'll see a little computer icon pop up on your screen. That means you can find the full video linked in the description below, so don't hesitate to go and check it out next. Our first stop is the Curacao Sea Aquarium. It's a great hands-on place for kids. It has a variety of tanks and exhibits with all kinds of marine life. You get to feed lobsters, sharks, and flamingos, which we tried. Another highlight was getting to touch stingrays. Such a cool experience. The Curacao Aquarium is a relaxed, interactive way to learn about the ocean life and ease into your trip.
For the guys that just came inside, welcome to the feeding of the Caribbean flamingo. They are all rescued flamingo. The ones that still are in channels. The males have longer neck than the females. The more we can see the short neck, short neck. Good job. Let me just try your hand. Yeah.
Dolphin Academy is part of the aquarium where you can book dolphin encounters, watch them swim, or even join a dolphin swim session. And for the perfect day, the aquarium is right next door to the famous Mambo Beach. That beach is great for kids. The water is calm and shallow because it's a man-made beach. There's even swings right on the beach. Plus, there's lots of restaurants nearby, so grabbing snacks or lunch is super easy. Want to know what was one of the most fun and unexpected part of our trip? It's all the animals we met along the way. For example, every morning a big iguana would come visit us at our villa. The kids even gave him a name, and they would wait for him to show up, and they were worried if he didn't. At Grote Knip, we saw pigs wandering on the beach. That was such a fun surprise. Hi, Piggy. We also snorkeled with colorful fish, passed a group of goats on a dirt road, and even met the most beautiful cat relaxing by the beach. And let's not forget about the flamingos. We got to see them up close and it really made our day. So if you're a family with animal lovers, Curaçao is full of these magical, spontaneous encounters, and it makes your trip unforgettable. And of course, you don't need a tour or a plan to enjoy Curaçao. Just spending time swimming and relaxing on its beaches with that gorgeous turquoise water was more than enough. Sometimes the best memories are the simplest ones. Some beaches have pebbles, but many have soft, beautiful sand that's perfect for building sandcastles, digging holes, or just relaxing. It's an easy, low-cost way to spend the day, and the water is usually calm enough for the little ones to enjoy it safely. One of our most magical moments was at Piskado Beach, also known as Playa Kalki. We went snorkeling right near the shore and swam alongside wild sea turtles. It was such a peaceful, beautiful experience, especially for the kids. Let's jump off this dock so you can see what we saw. Now I'm going to take a few seconds of your time to ask you to please hit the like button. It makes a huge difference and it tells the YouTube algorithm to continue showing this video to other people. And you can also leave a comment, we always respond. Just a short walk away, there's a little park with mostly workout gear. It's meant for exercise, but we had a good laugh trying everything out together. At Playa Kalki, there's these floating platform docks with lounge chairs where you can relax, but those are also perfect for jumping off into the water. Our kids had a blast swimming out to them, climbing up, and then doing jumps and flips into the sea. It was definitely one of their favorite beach moments. Watamula Hole was harder to get to. The road is bumpy, but you'll find it's totally worth it. It's a natural blowhole where ocean water crashes through volcanic rock. It's loud, it's dramatic, and the kids were completely fascinated, and to tell you the truth, so were we. Tugboat Beach is an amazing spot for family snorkeling. You'll find a sunken tugboat just a few meters offshore, and it's full of marine life. It was really exciting seeing so many fish. However, this is not an activity for smaller kids. We visited Fort Beekenburg, an old fortress by the sea that you can climb.
This is how it used to be, old seaside. I didn't obviously tell me.
After some fun on the seesaw, we made it to the first level of the fort, where there were some cannons. And there was a small passageway that led to a wooden ladder to climb up to a lookout. The whole thing made it feel like we were on a pirate movie set. At the top, the views were super amazing. In Willemstad, the Queen Emma Bridge is not just a bridge, it actually swings open for boats to pass. It was fun to walk across, and even more fun when it started to move and we could stay on it. When it rings, it means it's about to swing open. We also took a boat trip out to Klein Curacao, which is about 2 hours from the main island. The water there is unbelievably blue, and we spent the day swimming, exploring old shipwrecks, and climbing all the way to the top of the abandoned lighthouse.
The best way to show you're enjoying this video is by clicking like and subscribe. You can also leave a comment.
One of the more creative things we did was to street art hunt around Willemstad. We searched for colorful murals, climbed bright, playful stairs, and stopped by the iconic Curaçao sign right next to the famous Chichi statue. It turned into a fun walking adventure, and the whole family really got into spotting the art along the way. And yes, we're a typical family, so of course we had to say yes to stopping at McDonald's. After a long day of snorkeling and walking around, that meal hit the spot. We also had fun visiting Goisco, which felt like Curaçao's version of what we know as Costco. It had a big warehouse vibe, but the best part, no membership needed. We also stayed at an Airbnb inside the Blue Bay Curaçao resort. If you do the same, you get access to the beach, the park, the pool, the golf course, and lots of other amenities. It was super convenient, especially with kids, because everything was right there. The last 3 experiences I'm about to mention are ones we didn't get to try ourselves, but we've heard such great feedback from other families that we wanted to include them in this video. The Children's Museum is a great indoor spot for younger kids with hands-on exhibits and creative play areas. It's the perfect way to take a break from the heat while still keeping the little ones entertained. Amazonia has a jungle experience which lasts around 45 to 60 minutes. It's a guided adventure through themed jungle zones with reptiles, tropical birds, and monkeys. You can interact with some of the animals and learn about their habitats. There's also a full day pass option that includes lunch and access to other areas of the park. And finally, the Curaçao Ostrich Farm. This is one of the more unique activities on the island. You can learn about ostriches, feed them, and even stand on one of their eggs. Bet you didn't know that their egg can easily hold a person's weight. Well, I certainly didn't. Curaçao was an incredible destination for a family, whether you're into nature, history, wildlife, adventure, or you just want to unwind on a beautiful beach. There's something for everyone there. Let me know in the comments if you're thinking of visiting or if you've been already. I'd love to hear what your favorite family moments were. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with someone planning their own family adventure, and I'll see you in the next one.